Hola a todos, soy Miss Hernández y hoy es jueves. Today is Thursday. Aquí tenemos el pasaje de fluidez y lo van a leer hoy para fonética. Aquí tenemos un párrafo y este va a ser para gramática y les van a preguntar preguntas como este que dice, ¿qué oración no está escrita correctamente? Van a escoger una de estas y tienen 3 preguntas para gramática. El objetivo hoy es yo puedo volver a plantar ideas sobre el punto de vista para demostrar la comprensión auditiva. Nos acordamos que primera persona es cuando el narrador es un personaje en el cuento. El personaje es el que cuenta el cuento. Y cuando es tercera persona, el narrador no es un personaje en el cuento. Entonces, no sale ese personaje cuando estás leyendo el cuento. Aquí tenemos, ellos fueron al recreo y jugaron al fútbol. Entonces, tenemos que ver el frase y dice palabras como primera persona que dice yo, nosotros y mí, o dice como tercera persona que dice él, ella, ellos. Ahorita van a hacer una pregunta y la pregunta es si este párrafo, si esta frase es en primera persona o en tercera persona. Okay, so we are moving on to English, and the objective is I can restate ideas about point of view to demonstrate listening comprehension. So, like we talked about, in first person, the narrator is the character in the story, so they're the ones saying the story. And then third person is the narrator is not a character in the story. So, when it's third person, the narrator is not mentioned at all in the story. They're not a character. They are just somebody that is reading or telling you the story. So here we have the two little letters that George and Blaze wrote to each other, and we have May 11th. Hi Blaze, skydiving and flying lessons. Wow, are your parents rock. I'm lucky if my father lets me bike around the block. Once the school year's over and this project is complete, should we continue writing? Cause could be kind of neat. Your friend George. May 12th. Hey George, I'm psyched about the picnic and I can't wait to attend. Who'd have thought this pen pal thing would make me a new friend? Writing more sounds awesome. Was going to ask you too. I've never liked to write as much as when I write to you. Your friend Blaze. So when we read this, do we hear words like for first person when we have I, we, and me, or do we hear when they're speaking, do they have words like he, she, or they? So my question is, are the pen pals written in first person or in third person point of view? So what are these letters that George and Blaze are writing in? Are they in first person or are they in third person? Okay, awesome guys. Now that we answered if it was third or first person, if you put first person, you got that correct. So when we see first person, what made you think it was first person? So what are clues that help you figure out that this letters were in first point of view? So I want you to tell me some clues that help you to know what point of view it was. So here we have our sentence stems that say some clues that help me determine the point of view was, and you will answer that right now. Okay, so When we first see Blaze and George, when they first meet, they have this face here, right? What kind of emotion is this? Think about it. What are they feeling right now? So, what can you tell about how George and Blaze feel when they first see each other? Remember how in this part of the story, um, the little boy is like, Blaze? And then the dragon is saying, George? Kind of like, what? So, then we see this part of the story where Blaze, no, where George is saying, my pen pal is a dragon. And then Blaze is like, my pen pal is a human? What? So I want you to think, what can you tell about how George and Blaze feel when they first see one another? So we can see from each point of view that they were both shocked by each other. So here we have a review, and I just want you to know, why is it important to understand the point of view. So like, why is it important to know how the person is feeling, how the person is talking? How does that help you when you're reading? So that's the story, the question. So, ¿por qué es importante comprender el punto de vista de una historia? Um, ¿Por qué es importante saber cómo se siente el personaje? So, van a usar el sentence stem. Para inglés es it's important to understand point of view, y para español es importante comprender punto de vista porque. And then for phonics, you're gonna read a wild walk. After that, you have to highlight 5 words that have long vowel sounds. And then for writing, you also have a paragraph, and you're gonna answer some questions. I believe there are 3 questions. So you're gonna get which statement is not written correctly. And then you read these and you pick one, the one that is not written correctly. For reading and social studies connection, remember that we use point of view and theme. So over Matilde Montoya. So today you're gonna use all that that you've read about. Remember, making connections to point of view and the theme, and you're gonna answer true or false questions. Okay, and that is it for today's lesson. And bye.